Right, guys. I'm playing War Robots Frontiers. I'm playing this on my Acer Nitro 5. Like I said to you guys, I'm a bit confused with how. Wait, let me see. I'm just a bit confused with how these graphic thing works, because the thing is, I was noticing that it was saying that it's saying that it's oh my god, it's just basically saying stuff like it's got shared 4 GB VRAM, and then it's saying something about the actual card only having 2 GB. So I'm feeling a bit confused. Like, why does it state that it's got 2 gigs and yet it's a 6 GB dedicated card? So I mean, it's a bit weird. That's all. Right. So the game itself is playing really well. I'm playing this game on medium graphics. Uh, the good thing about the laptop is, well, because of the integrated graphics, basically. I do have this set to 48 hertz. It's not using the 120 hertz, and I've got the screen all the way down to 1280 by 720. I know it sounds crazy because you're probably wondering why would you set it so low. Like I said, I do that with all my laptops. You know, I do that with all my laptops. So it's not a new thing to me. I just it's just a habit. I do that constantly. I do that a lot. I do that with all my laptops. So I mean, I just want to have like the best, right? Let's see. Right. So I've got healing, and I've got those things that pop out from my mech or robot, whatever you want to call it, and they do repair my robot. I don't know what kind of weapons it's got. That's why I'm a bit worried. But look where he is. Like, I think, okay, everybody's gone in. I think this guy wanted to stand there by the entrance and just start popping off my team members. You see, so that's what he's looking for, and obviously I don't want that to happen. So I've got to make sure that he doesn't get that opportunity to destroy my team members. You see what he was trying to do? He's trying to like go behind them and then attack them. You see what I mean? So that was his plan. Unfortunately for him, it didn't work out. Oh my god, he's still alive. Come on, come on, come on. Destroy this dude. Yes. You see, so his idea was to, you see what I mean? My team members are in there, they're inside there. You see what I mean? So his aim was to destroy them from the back. You see what I mean? They wouldn't have seen it coming. Right. So wow, it's not letting me call in the mech. Anyway, I mean, I set a button for the mech, but it's not letting me have my Titan. So I don't know if I think, you know what, I think the button I selected for C is already assigned, because you see, you notice what's going on. As soon as I find a robot, you see what's happening. It's like targeting it. When I click on the R1, it's targeting that robot. So so I think it's already mapped. I think that the button that I selected for C for calling in the Mac is already mapped already. So I'll have to use the D-pad to change it. Can I select the robot? Oh, it says E to select. E. What is E? I don't know what E was. I don't know what E. It's saying E to select. So unfortunately, okay, so I need C and E. So I'm gonna use the D-pad. The D-pad's not mapped to anything. So that means that I need to. All right, so I do have an E. I do have E already set on the gamepad. So what I'll need to do now is I need to come out of the game, and I need to map another button for C. Because C, if you click on C, it's supposed to call in a Titan. You see, so your robot kind of explodes, and then you call in your Titan, and then you start using your Titan in the game. So the only way I can map the buttons like on my gamepad, I need to come out the game, you know. So like I said before, I'm testing the game. I'm seeing what I can do with the game, and it's, well, you know one thing. Let me go to settings. Let me go to keybinds, right? So here, WSAD movement, camera angle Z. But I've already got that. I already have the camera thing, the zooming in. I already have that. I've got all of these. Force reload is R. Okay. So change zoom type is V. These ones are a bit. Wait. You know one thing. It's easier for me to put this on my phone. Let me grab my phone. There's a phone here that's not doing anything. No, I need to take a picture of this on my phone. It's just gonna be easier for me to have. You know what I mean, right? So I didn't realize there were different zooms. You know what I mean. So the first switch camera is Z, and then to change zoom type is V. No, Z and V. No, but that's what I'm doing, isn't it? I can zoom in, but I don't have the switch camera angle. I don't have that one. I don't have Z. So I'm going to now map the D-pad because the other buttons are already mapped. I can't change them, and I've changed a few of them, but I can't change the all of them. So the only ones that I've got left is gonna be the only ones left that I've got left now. The only ones that I've got left now is definitely going to be the D-pad. That's the only one that's free. So the switching of the camera angle, I know I don't have that. I don't have that one. But the change zoom type, I've got that. That zooming in, I can zoom in. That's not a problem. So what's this one saying? Fire weapons and zoom. I've got those things. I can do that. It says smart ping. I don't know what that is. Oh, right. So that's a mouse, the middle mouse button. So I think that's like like when you want to tell your teammates where the enemy robot is, isn't it? So I don't have that. I don't have the middle mouse button. I can map it. You see what I'm doing? I'm taking photos on my phone, and then when I go out of this thing, go to DS for Windows, the mapping one, the emulator that I'm using for my DualSense controller, then I'll see what I need to add, and then I'll do it. Right. I'm just looking at this space. Q, E, F, C. C is the one that I'm actually trying to get, but it says game mode action. And then tab show battles, and then show help. All right, so the ones that I think I need is the middle mouse button. The force reload, the R. And then this one says change zoom type. That one, I don't think I need that one, but a change camera angle is the one that I was mostly interested in. So I think change camera angle is actually Z. Actually, let me see. I don't know if I've taken a picture of this one. So I don't have this one. So let me just take. I'm taking photos on my phone, guys. So that's what I'm doing. So the one that I'm interested in is C, middle, the middle mouse button, C, and what else? The change in the camera angle, but that's Z, right? Oh yeah, and C is to call in the Titan. So let's see. Actually, the calling in of the Titan, I don't know if how to select the Titan, because I've got E. E is already there. So if it was the E that I had to select with I had pressed E, nothing happened. So that's why I'm saying I don't think you can select your Titan. I think after all your robots are you destroyed, then you get your Titan. I'm not sure. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm not sure. Okay, let's see. Right. So the switch camera angle, that's the one I'm mostly curious about. That's the one I'm thinking about. But I think that's just zoom. But I'm not sure. So that's change zoom type. But I think that changing of zoom type, isn't that's like focus, that's like I already have that. That's like when you zoom in, isn't it? I'm thinking about it like that. So the ones that I'm curious about. Okay, so the one I'm gonna do is C, middle mouse button, and C. I'm gonna do C, and what else? I think I'm forgetting these things. Wait, I'm gonna do Z, change camera angle. Smart ping is the middle mouse button. And then I need to do, so it's Z, middle mouse button, V, and C. Right, okay. So I took pictures, so I know exactly what I'm doing. Like I said, I need to exit. The only reason I'm exiting, guys, is because I need to use DS for Windows. So this is the one I'm using. So I go into profiles, I go to edit, and in here now. So I have to map these. So I don't forget, I'm gonna map this as Z. I'm gonna map this one as C, and then this one as the middle mouse button. I don't know what the middle mouse button would be. Is it this one, or is it that one? I don't know which one is the middle mouse button. That's a mouse, right? So I'm gonna just select that one. So that's C, middle mouse button. You see, it actually said middle mouse button. That's C, that's Z. And what else was I wanting to put? V, right? Let me think. Z is to change camera angles. Middle mouse button is a smart ping. And then C, for me, I think is to call in a Titan. Because I tried to map this button here, but this one is just, that one is just changing the target. So I think it's already mapped. So the only one I'm thinking about now is V. Let me just check, because like I said, I took a photo of this thing. Right, so I have all the others. I think it's just V that's left. That's the one I'm thinking about. Right, so let me go into my gallery and look and see if there's anything else that I need to add. I'm pretty sure that's all I need to do. The switching of the camera angles, see, I put it there. Oh yeah, the force reload is R. Right. So Z is changing camera angle, but the zooming in, because you know what? Like I said, I think I've already got zoom. The changing of the zoom type, I have that. That's the left trigger. That's when you zoom in, isn't it? Changing zoom type. So to me, that doesn't mean anything. But the changing of the camera angle is the one I'm curious about. So the only one that I've got left now is the R. So let me see. I've mapped that one. Z is changing camera angle. Middle mouse button smart ping. This one is hopefully calling in a Titan. I hope that works now. And then this one, I will map this to R, which is force reload. You see? Once you're done, all you do here is just click save, and that's it. Now you can jump. I can jump back into the game. Just need to find Steam. Get back into Steam. Click on play. I normally just put that down, and then the game will start. I mean, it opens up the launcher, and when the launcher opens up like so, I just click play, and you see it's pretty quick. It's gonna start up the game. So what I've been doing is, like I said, I like to map the controller, because if I'm lying in bed, I don't want to keep coming to the keyboard to change stuff, So this thing has got me a bit confused. The graphics card is got me confused in this laptop. Right. Anyway, let's play a game. I want to see if what I've done is gonna work, because I mapped the buttons. This is what I'm doing when I play games. So the good thing about the emulator that I'm using, now that I've mapped this one, I can create as many profiles as I want for different games. So it's not like when you come into a different game like GTA 5, it's gonna mess up GTA 5. You can just create a clean profile like DualShock, that's PlayStation 4 gamepad, and it will just use that one. If you want an Xbox, you can create a clean profile. That means when I say clean or fresh, that means there's nothing on it. It's not mapped. It's just gonna recognize it as an Xbox controller. So however the game plays with that Xbox controller is how it's gonna work. Right. So I still don't know if I'm getting stuff right. Let's see. Oh, check this out. You see, look at that. The angles do change. I didn't realize that. Oh my God, did I change the angle? Oh, the angles do change. Do you see that? The angle changes. Wow, that's crazy. Oh, force reload. Force reload is working. I'm wondering what is smart ping. There we go. That's smart ping. That's working. What's the other one that I got for app? I'm forgetting now. So I've got smart ping, force reload, change camera angle. And what was the other one? Is that right? So I don't know what that one is. What does the upper one do? Is that one? I'm now forgetting what I'm supposed to be doing. Right. So I've got force reload. I've got force reload. Change camera angles. Smart ping. And force reload thingy. Now I'm just trying to figure out what I've got in this thing. Look at this. That's so weird. But oh my God, I'm getting destroyed. I'm getting destroyed. I know that I am technically but this camera angle stuff does work. Because look at that. I'm getting a lot of shots on him. And I think it's wondering how my shots are just landing. He is destroying me though. I need to drop down a bit. You see, he's trying to come for me. He's destroying my robot. So I needed to move. Oh my God, 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 oh my God. Ah! He got my robot. I've forgotten what the upper button is. I think that's C, right? To call in the Titan. Because I think what I've got is I've got change camera angle, which is that one. I've got smart ping, which is that one. Then I've got force reload, which is that one. So the only one I don't understand is the up one. But I think that's C. That's to call in the Titan. But like I said before, I'm not sure if it works. I don't think you can select your Titan. I think what happens is when all your robots are gone, then then you might be eligible. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm not certain. That's why I'm saying I'm not certain if I can just call in my Titan. But I mean, I like to give it a go to see if it's possible. You see, I like to see if it's possible. But I'm not sure. That's why I'm saying I'm not sure if it is possible. But I like to see if I could do it. Look at this dude. He really wants to fight it out. I think he's got a lot of confidence in his. Wow, he had a lot of confidence in his weapons. But I mean, that's the problem. You can't fight like 3 people. Oh my God, that thing's gonna come down. So someone made sure that would come down. Right, so all the other stuff is mapped, guys. If that doesn't work, then I'm pretty sure I can I'll try and find a different use case for the up button. Maybe like tab, because the tab one does show the scores. Wait, let me change the camera angle. see if I can get this dude. I wonder if this dude is using the changing of the camera angles. Wait. You know one thing? Right, so he's actually getting hit. Oh my god. You know, it's so weird how these guys just come and they try to hit you. And no, I'm just noticing now, like, that guy was there. I didn't see him. You know what I mean? I hadn't seen him, and that would have been a problem. He would have destroyed me. I didn't see him at all. I was blindsided. So I think when I did see him, that's why I said it's just weird how you notice the smaller things, you know? That's the good thing about mapping your controller. You notice these things afterwards, you know? Right. My robot has suffered quite a lot of damage though. With this robot, I can't heal it. Oh my god. I thought I was being targeted by somebody. I thought someone was targeting me because of that weird noise. I thought, someone's got me in their sights. Like someone's gonna snipe me. Right, so you've got boost, you've got strife. You can change your camera angles, which I thought is quite interesting. You see? Look at this. You see that? Now I've got a better angle of this side. You see what I mean? If I change the angle, I'm facing the wall. I change the angle, I can actually see there. So, I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense to change the angle. I didn't think it would be useful, but it does make sense for those angles that you can't actually see properly. Right, so it says the Titan is ready. Right, so the C doesn't work. The C doesn't work. You see, I'm clicking on C. It's not working. It's not doing anything. So I'll need to use that the D-pad, the up D-pad for something else, because it's saying my Titan is ready, and I'm trying to like select my Titan, and it's not letting me select the Titan. That's why I'm saying I have a feeling that maybe I can select the Titan if this one gets destroyed. Maybe I should just use the mouse on my on my what you call this thing. Oh wow, check this out. That dude is right there. He's coming out. Oh my god, look at this. That was weird. I threw my turret down. Like I said, you can get different abilities for your robots, but you need to ensure that your robot can supply enough power for those abilities and for your weapons, and that your robot can actually carry those weapons that you have. So this game is quite intelligent. It's not just, you're not just building robots and running around with different weapons. You have to ensure that your robot can supply enough power, energy for those weapons to be used. One. Two, you also need to make sure that your robot, the weight of the robot is sufficient. So if the weapons are too heavy, for example, then you cannot use those weapons. Do you understand what I mean? So it's like an intelligent game. Oh my god, this guy! Oh damn, it's gonna destroy me. It's gonna. Yeah, I knew it. He's using those are shredders. You know shredders, the machine guns, right? So here I'm curious. Why can't I just select? Okay, all right. So it does work. Yeah, it does. Okay, so I was wrong. Right. So look at my Titan. Wow, this thing looks weird, man. So it's EQ space left shift. All right. What are all these weird EQ stuff? Look at this thing. That's a Titan. Wow. You see the distraction I did with that guy. So what does this dude have? EQ and F. Do I have F on this thing? I think, that's why I said the C one didn't do much of anything. But I noticed that I was able to select the Titan using E. Oh my god, that is a Titan. Why is my weapon not firing? Oh, it is firing. Some kind of laser then, isn't it? Oh my god. Wow, you see what this dude did? Oh, we're still defeated. Did you see that? It phased through. Right. So I'm curious about what I did with the up D-pad. Like what did I select? Because I don't remember, you know. I know that I put force reload, I put all those other things. What I discovered is I've already got E mapped on the gamepad, so I don't need the D-pad to reflect that anymore. You know that if I did put C, it's no longer required. I don't even know what C is. It just says game mode action. So I don't know what that does. What does game mode action actually mean? Like, what does that do? You know what I mean? So I'm curious. So what I'm gonna do quickly, guys, is I'm gonna come out of the game. I know this can get a bit boring, but I'm gonna come out of the game because what I want to do is I want to check. I want to see what I did with the up D-pad. It's gonna come out. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna look for my DS for Windows, which is that one. I'm gonna go to profiles. I'm gonna go to edit, and I want to see what I put there. Okay, that's force reload is the top one. Okay, so force reload is up, right? And then this one is C. That's change camera angle. That's middle mouse. That's to ping, and that's C. So like I said, I don't know what C was doing. I don't know what C does. You see what I mean? I'm mapping the gamepad, but I just don't know what C does. I don't think it does anything. So I'm just trying to look here to see if I can change it for something else. Um, but you see, at the same time, I don't want to change it for something that's just going to disturb the game. So I'm just trying to see what I can use it for. Right. I can't see I can't see anything here that I could change it for, you know? I just can't see what I could change it for because it's not really giving me anything to work with. You understand? So I'm looking at this and I can't see anything that's different here. The switching of camera angle, the firing weapons zoom, I've got all these things already there. Force reload, I already have that. So the force reload is the up, is that one. This one is change camera angle, and that one's ping, and then that's force reload. So I'm thinking I'm gonna leave it as it is because I'm already used to it now. So let's see what else can I do. What can I change on this? And I'm just thinking. Right. So I can't see anything here that I could use. You know, the game mode action, because that's what it's saying. Game mode action is C, but I don't know what game mode action is. What does that do? You know. So I think what I'll have to do is quickly jump into YouTube, like I do. I just type in War Robots Frontiers and quickly look at what game mode action is. Game mode action. Because there should be someone here that talks about these things. But I don't know if there's anyone here that's going to actually talk about it. You see, what I'm getting is a mixed bag because most of these people. Right, so let's see what this guy says. There's no sound on this. What's game mode action? Yeah, just like I thought. I mean, it's a mixed bag. Most of these are. It's thinking I'm talking about War Robots, but I'm actually trying to look for War Robots Frontiers, and it's not actually giving me that. So that's the problem. Right. So I can't actually see. I can't actually see what I'm supposed to be doing. Right. So I don't know what game mode action is, but at the same time, you know what? At the same time, I don't want to change it, just in case. it actually serves the purpose, you know. So I don't know what game mode action is. It doesn't say anything, just says C. So I don't know if that changes something, because I wanted to use tab. You know, tab will show battle statistics, like things like that. But then I'm thinking, you know what I'm thinking? I think if I change something in the game, if I change it now, it might just cause a problem. You know, when I'm playing the game, I don't want to suddenly see like things, but I don't know. I don't know if it's doing anything. So I'm gonna change this for tab. Because I don't think it's doing anything. That's the problem. These all do something. That's to ping like a enemy robot. That one is change camera angle. That's force reload, and then this one will just to show what's going on in the game. I think that's far more important, isn't it? So at least I'll know. Okay, I'll find out. You know what I'm gonna do for this one here. It says left mouse button. I'm gonna click that one. I'm gonna use that one as C. So that's now C. You understand? So now that that's C, then that's fine. And I also want to change that one for escape. The logo. And then that's C now. And then I can save this. Now, I know what you guys are probably thinking. Why did I do that? I'm doing this because I need to know. I need to know like what every button in the game does. I don't just want to have something in the game that's doing nothing. So it's like it's taking up space and it's not doing anything. It's pointless. So I need things that are gonna help me in the game. So what I'm thinking is that show game statistics, whatever you wanna call it, it's gonna be telling me information about who's winning, which side is winning, who's winning in the game, isn't it? So that can help me. And because like I do play this game a lot, but I wasn't playing it because I normally play that on my Steam Deck, but I wasn't playing it as much. But now that I've got this laptop, I think I would be playing this more, isn't it? So I still have the game mode thingy, game mode action, but it's now on this mouse section of the DualSense. So that's why I'm saying I feel like I feel like this is the better option, you know, rather than leaving it like that and saying, it doesn't matter what that does. I want to know what it does, because if it's not doing anything, then there's no point in it being there. That's why I said I always tell my friends, like, if you're mapping your gamepad, try your best to understand what the functions are on your controller, like in the game. Look for those things that you really do need. Everything else that you don't need, don't bother with it. So if it's not important, don't bother with it. But if it's something that you think can help you win in the game, then why not? With War Robots, guys, I found out that the DualSense controller does work. So I was wrong about that. It does work. It's just, I think what is going on. You know what I think happens? I think what happens, I think this is what I think happens. I think what happens, you see? Now we can see what's going on. So I think what happens, that's a whole lot better, isn't it? Then I've got game mode, but game mode doesn't do anything. So that's a bit pointless. Right, so I think what happens, I just want to check this. There you go. Right, so I think what happens, it's making the sound of the ice. This game has come a long way. When I played this the last time, there was no snow, there was no color to this building. It looks very different on the Steam Deck than it does on this system. But I think it's because it was still on the beta stages, isn't it? So it was still being reworked. With this one, I think I've got shredders, I've got a vortex, and a grenade. Well, it's called a sticky gun, but it's actually a grenade launcher. a light grenade launcher. That's what this is using. I've got a shredder, I've got a punisher on this one. I've got vortex. Vortex is the one that fires missiles that spin around. And you see the changing of the camera angle. That works, right? That helps, because now I can actually see where that robot is. Whereas before, look, I was like this, I wouldn't see that robot. But now, changing the camera angle, I can actually see where this dude is standing, where he is. See? I got a perfect aim on him. As long as I'm aiming at him, I will hit him. I'm pretty sure a lot of these dudes aren't using the camera angles anyway. They'll be playing the game, not realizing that they can do all this stuff. Right, so I've just used the smoke screen. Someone is targeting me. Someone's trying to hit me. But you know one thing. Well, there we go. There's a dude right there. I can change the camera angle. I don't need the angles right now. Oh my god. Oh. Right, so I'm using Strife. So I think at the moment, can't actually tell who's winning. Okay, so this doesn't really give you much. It's just telling me, it's just telling me, right? So how do we know who's winning? All right, our team's winning. Right. No, we're winning. We've got more points, I think. Anyway, I mean, I'll learn to use it eventually. I'll learn to use that. On this robot, I've got Punisher, that's a machine gun, and I've got Shredder, that's also a machine gun. And then I've got Vortex, and I've got the sticky bomb. I can also heal my squad or myself. So I'm healing my robot right now. The smoke screen is an ability, and the healing is also an ability. So I need to make sure that I can supply enough energy for those weapons and for the abilities. So that's why I said this game is really good, because it makes you think about the weapons you're using, and it also makes you think about the abilities you have. So just because the weapons are there and the abilities are there doesn't mean that you can just put anything you want on your robot, because if you do that and you don't have enough power for your robot, what will happen 9 out of 10 times is that you may not be able to use your robot on the field. It will actually tell you that your robot is underpowered and you can't use it. So that's why I'm saying, don't just think, I've got the robot, I'll just do what as I please. Because you'll do as you please, but you might not be able to use the robot. You see that force reload is good, you see? So now I'm reloading much quicker because of that. As before, I didn't have force reload. I was just waiting to, to finish all the bullets. But you see, not all my weapons are based, are shredders, you know? Oh my god. Not all of my weapons are shredders, you know? Right, I think I need to heal myself. Like I said, not all of the weapons are shredders. Shredders are machine gun. You see, that's a vortex and that's a sticky gun. But that's actually a, what do you call this thing? That's actually a, the sticky gun is like a grenade launcher. So what that does is that if I'm able to target your robot and I fire a grenade at you, the grenade will actually stick to your robot. That's why it's called a sticky gun. And it will cause a lot of damage, obviously, because it explodes and then it hits your, it explodes while it's on your robot, sorry. I mean, these are called mechs, but I'll just say robot to make it easier. You see, that's what I'm saying. When you map your controller, you may be using functions that the enemy team is not using, like these camera angles. You see what I mean? So you'll have a slight advantage over those guys that are not doing what you're doing, you know? Right, so I'm just saying, every advantage that you can have is a good advantage, isn't it? Any advantage you have over the enemy is always a good advantage, right? So I've been thinking about getting Modern Warfare 3. Look at that. You see, that camera angle is working. Look, if I was targeting, I would never have seen that guy. He was. You see where he was? He was right there, right? Because I changed the camera angle, I could see him, but beforehand, I wouldn't have even seen him. So this mapping works. It helps in the game.